If you're interested in a down and dirty final review of the Tati Beauty Blender and my final thoughts, what's inside, why it is finished, then stick around and we'll get right into it. Hi, I'm Mona, and this is About Face with Mona. This is the channel geared towards everything mature beauty, skincare, and lifestyle, and I'm so glad you're here. If you're new, maybe consider hitting that subscribe bell if you might like to see more videos and content when it becomes available. If you hit the bell, it'll alert you every time I drop a new video. I upload twice a week, and sometimes I throw in an extra. Frequently I throw in an extra. But my main job is a RN. I work usually 40 to 50 hours a week, full time. I take this product review business very serious because when I do a product review, I'm saying to you that I have really investigated the price point, the quality. I've tested it to the very best of my ability, and I'm giving you 100% my honest opinion. My opinion can't be bought. I'm just going to tell you my impressions. It doesn't mean it's going to be your impressions. It's okay to be different. It's okay to like different things, but sometimes it's helpful to see somebody else's experience. And I'm going to test it out, guys. I'm going to give it more than one go. Help you do better with your beauty dollars. And let's get into the video. And today we are doing a down and dirty deep dive into the new product by Tati Beauty, the Blendiful. Now, I'm sure you have seen some product reviews on this before, but we're going to look at it even closer. So these are my thoughts on this product. These are two products that dropped by Tati Beauty, inspired by another product I think that Tati has used in the past and has featured on her video. Names are that it is the makeup applicator that you never knew you needed. And I think that is very true. And I think I probably still don't need it. And this is why. It is not innovative. It is a puff. I have found that a kind of pounce and swipe motion worked best for even application. I did not really like it for my liquid products. Can you apply liquid products with it? Absolutely. You can apply liquid products, cream products, and you can apply powder products. I thought that for applying powder products, it did a very nice job. I think in the choice of your beauty applicator is going to be individual. What is your preference? My preference is my tried and true Stands Out Beauty Sponge. And we know that this is the best because Rambo keeps repeatedly eating it. And this accidentally dropped on the floor and it stayed on the floor. Rambo didn't touch it because it didn't appeal to him either. So, anytime you're doing a product review, it matters what you say. Even if only one person is watching, thinking about spending their dollars. I would never want to steer anybody purposely towards or away from something with their dollars based on my opinion that was not well thought out. $18 for two. You have the big one for the larger surfaces. I think you are getting a fair price point for the product. I think that the pros of applying your makeup faster are legit. I like that this is good for travel and that you can throw this sized puff in your purse or your pocketbook and that you can take it out and you can do touch-ups. It is perfect for blotting up oil and for retouching up maybe makeup that might have settled in a fine line. Really quick and on the go. No problems with that. For applying my powder products, I think it did a beautiful job. My preference may still be this, but there was nothing lacking with powder application with this tool. Where I have some pain points or some issues, where the cons come in, I've used this about 3 times. If you look at it, you'll see that the sponge is all bunched up in one part. This part has no sponge. It's just floppy. You can see that it has already ripped open after 3 uses. You may say, well, maybe you were too rough with it. How did you wash it? How did you handle it? So what I did was I used my Sig Magic brush shampoo, 100% natural liquid brush cleanser. That's what I use for my brushes. Okay, so to start off with, I took it and I squirted it on the top of the surface like so. With some water, I worked it in with my fingers like this, trying to see if I can dissolve the makeup, keeping the shape, trying to treat this like a flower petal, right? Because you want it to last, because I'm not sure of the longevity. No, I'm not your flower petal by nature. I am a girly girl, but I'm a little rough around the edges. I grew up with brothers, I had 3 boys, and maybe I was too rough. So when this, wasn't getting it all out, even with rinsing, by working it in like this, then I washed it upon itself. In other words, I took it, bent it, and rubbed it together like this. Still gently, with the ease of this liquid, which provides a nice gel friction so you're not having to be rough with your cleansing. And just this motion alone caused the product to rip and caused the product to bunch up when I was trying to rinse it out. Okay, so let's open it up and see what this is all about. So why it bunched up is because inside, this is what you have. You have this sponge. Really, it's just a piece of foam. It's not even like microfiber or anything like this. Really, memory foam. This is just foam. And you'll notice that the product did get inside. So, how it's meant to work is they have it sewn on points. So sewn on these 2 points. It probably was also sewn on this point and also sewn on this point. And when I tried to wash it upon itself, it split the side and it caused 2 of the sewn points to disconnect. Ladies and gentlemen, I was not being rough with this product. I'm obviously highly disappointed. And if you're going to use this coated with this, how, and it's getting inside the product. You tell me this is not going to grow bacteria in this warm, moist environment if it's soaking in. You have to clean it every time. And then how clean is it if it's soaking inside? And how long is this going to last? For me, it was 3 times, okay? Now, to Tati Beauty benefit, them the benefit of the doubt. If I tried to return this and get an exchange, I am sure that they would replace this product for me. I have not tried, because you know the saying, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I don't like the product. This was subpar for my taste. It was not anything that I enjoyed using. When I pay for something, have to wait for it to be shipped, pay expedited shipping, and still shipping was not that fast. why am I going to get a new one when I didn't like the first one and it didn't last? I'm not going to waste my time. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, this is what this is to me. Trash. It's going in file 13. Foam, people. I could take my own piece of foam from the craft store, and I could take a little microfiber cloth, and I can sew it on for a lot less than $18. It is finished. I am going back to my sponges. If you enjoy the Tati Blendiful, I am so glad. We all have different preferences. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean that you're not going to like it. But I don't want another one. I'm sticking with my tried and true. A brush, a sponge, and if I need to apply powder with a puff, then I can get one for a lot cheaper. Just saying. So I'm interested in your thoughts. How you enjoyed your Blendiful if you've tried it, or if you're going to purchase it. But I've tested it, I've tried it, I'm done. Peace out, see you in the next video. Bye!